Good afternoon. Hope everybody's safe. You clicked on to long range weather forecast discussion for April 9th to the 23rd. For April 9th to the 13th, we have a ridge forecast south or over Alaska, more like south of the Aleutians, Northeast Pacific, with a broad trough covering much of the nation. And we'll see this as we go through the period. Okay, this is a GFS. Here's our broad trough here. Here's our upper low that we're going to be watching. And then we look at the rest of the models, a pretty good agreement. And then we have this upper low that would be over the southwest is forecast to slowly move eastward and eventually interact with a northern stream trough that's developed over the east central states by the weekend. And what we're going to see in this period, go 9th, the system will bring rain and snow across here as this system sinks southward. It'll bring high elevation snows, low elevation rains to the region. And also, we will have this lobe that will be developing over the southern plains here, and that'll move eastward or lift east-northeastward. And you can see right here, this is a GFS. This is Monday 8 p.m. Has rain here, heavy rain occurring across this region with possibly mixed precipitation and snow, accumulating snows in the interior, mid-Atlantic, and the Northeast. That's the GFS. Here's a European for the same time frame. It's a little faster, or it's much faster. At this time, 8 p.m., the European lifts it out to the Northeast, where the GFS keeps it along the Middle Atlantic coast. Then we go to 8 p.m. or 8 a.m. on Tuesday, or this is later on in the night. It's still offshore. There might be a little mixed precipitation here, but the system deepens and then lifts out. In addition, we will have a front that will settle into the Gulf Coast, and it was forecast to stall and lift northward as a warm front by Saturday or Sunday. You can see it right here. Here's the front. This will cause heavy rain. There's a chance of excessive rainfall. And again, this is an area that doesn't need any rainfall. And then we have a system that will cause precipitation in Northeast and Mid-Atlantic Monday. And getting a little ahead of myself. We'll have a northern stream is forecast to sink into northwestern states, and this will bring, right here, this will bring colder air into the region, and this will be a chance of mountain snows and lower elevation rains over the weekend. You can see right here. Okay, we're going to look at the period now for April 14th to the 18th. The pattern remains unchanged. We have this ridge here, broad trough, cyclonic flow across much of the nation. So the model's a good agreement with this. If we go to the 18th, the end of the period, you can see right here. Here's a European ensemble, very strong ridge here near the Gulf of Alaska and the Aleutians. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures here, and I'm forecasting anomalies of 48 degrees above normal. Below normal temperatures are forecast here, and I'm forecasting anomalies of 48 degrees below normal. Some of the models are indicating anomalies higher, but I'm going to be a little conservative right now, so I'm calling for anomalies of 48 degrees. For precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation from a large portion of the nation, and the probability of occurrence is 55%, and that'll be the darker green where the 55% are. Okay, looking ahead to the period for April 19th to 23rd. I got to get to the right map. We will have a positive NAO. The EPO trends towards negative, and the PNA is negative. So look for this will keep the trough in the west, basically, And taking a look at the MJO, it's going into the colder phase, and that might be able to, this conflicting signal might be able to bring the colder air further to the east. With that said, I'm going to look at the period now, and the flow remains the same. You slide it over a little bit, and we still have a ridge here, fairly strong ridge, and a trough here across much of the large portion of the nation. The European ensemble still keeps a deep ridge near the Aleutians. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures for the West Coast states, and I'm forecasting anomalies at 2 to 4 degrees above normal. Above normal temperatures are forecast for much of this area here, and forecast anomalies would be 4 to 8 degrees below normal. For precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation for the western states, probability of occurrence 35%, and then we have above normal precipitation for much of this area here, and again the anomalies are as high as 55% in this darker green. That's the long range weather forecast discussion for April 9th and 23rd. Hope everyone stays safe and healthy. Thanks for coming to Jim Mullins World of Weather, and have a good day.